why I fell in love with Stretch Zone. But first, a little bit about myself. You see, I was born at a very young age, honestly, with a rare genetic trait that makes me really delusional. It makes me think I can do absolutely anything, at least halfway decent. It's commonly referred to as the "How hard could it be" gene. So this led me to growing up playing guitar, ukulele, piano, melodica. I even went to Sarasota Military Academy where I learned to play the bagpipes and perform on the triple trapeze. So I'm down for trying anything. But when I was in the sixth grade, I was given a 4-year scholarship to college. And when they asked me what I want to do when I grow up, I told them I wanted to be a massage therapist, and they all tried to convince me not to do such. They were like, you know what, you got a degree, don't be a massage therapist. So I decided to go ahead and go to college. So I have my bachelor's degree in public health and nutrition from the University of South Florida. Go Bulls. And I still wanted to be a massage therapist. So guess what? I went to massage school. It's amazing experience, and now I have my massage license, which is awesome. So I don't know if you noticed, but my passion to be a massage therapist and my passion to be obnoxious didn't really go together. So I was working in a dark, quiet room massaging people, which reached half of my happiness goals, but I definitely still wanted to build relationships and get to know people. Here's where Stretch Zone comes in. So let's see what we're doing. I heard about Stretch Zone on Indeed, and I thought it was a complete scam. Okay, why would someone pay someone else to stretch them, and why is this in Ocala? So I decided to send my resume in anyway because delusional, remember? I was hired as the general manager of the new location that was set to open in Ocala January of 2022. I went down to corporate for training, and when I walked in, I saw this. We are the only stretch franchise that's accredited through the National Certification Board for Therapeutic Massage and Bodywork. As a massage therapist, this means a ton to me. So I walked in and I knew there had to be some kind of science behind it. I'm going to tell you the science behind it. We all have a reflex in our body called the stretch reflex. So if you're stretching your hamstring, which is back here, you're lifting up your leg to stretch your hamstring, the stretch reflex fires that signal to your brain to tell the muscle that you're stretching to contract instead. Its job is to prevent you from overstretching. So if we didn't have the stretch reflex, we would just tear our muscles in half. A couple ways that the stretch reflex can fire quicker than it should would be if you stretch really fast into a stretch, or if you're contracting the opposing muscle, like your quad, which is what you would do if you were stretching yourself. So the cool thing at Stretch Zone is we lay people down on tables, we use our strapping system, and we're the one lifting the legs. So the legs are completely at rest. We can get a much deeper stretch than you'd be able to get at home or by yourself because we go really slow. We do something called active dynamic stretching. So that just means we use a lot of movement with our stretching. We have an intensity scale of 1 to 10. So 1 being you can barely feel it, 10 being it's too much and you want me to let go. So we use 3, 5, and 7. 3 is just a nice light stretch, 5 is a comfortable moderate stretch, and 7's a good deep stretch. But even at a 7, we never want anyone to have any discomfort. So when I'm stretching someone, let's say I'm stretching an IT band, I'll start stretching and I'll ask them to stop me at a 3. 3 is just that nice light stretch. I'll release that stretch and get into a 5, a comfortable moderate stretch. I'll release it and go a little deeper into that 7. Doing that kind of sneaks up like a sneaky little snake up that stretch reflex so that it doesn't fire as quickly. We can get a much deeper stretch. So at Stretch Zone, we work with professional and recreational athletes, people coming out of physical therapy for things like hip replacements, knee replacements, spinal fusions, also just the general population. So a lot of tightness and stiffness, we can really help people live their daily lives without having aches and pains. I see a lot of people who come in for goals like getting out of bed without feeling stiff. People who want to tie their shoes or put their socks on. My favorite goal is someone that didn't want to use her walker anymore. Okay, she's in her 60s. She didn't want to use a walker. Within weeks, we were able to get her to her goal, and that's the stuff that gives me life. Everyone at Stretch Zone has a passion for body work, and we get so excited when people reach their goals. So I get to work towards bettering people's lives, doing body work, and also creating amazing relationships with everyone in the community. I have so much fun at Stretchstone. We all have so much fun at Stretchstone. Um, it's an amazing experience. So really what I'm here today is to find out, how can I get this around to everyone in Ocala so they know about Stretchstone, because the benefits that we provide are amazing. That's it. That's my question.